Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Moranah and welcome to the 4th episode of Moranah's Mailbox. It's been ages since I made my last video or even made an episode of Moranah's Mailbox. So I got quite some old questions that I will answer because I think it is actually useful for more people than just the guy or girl who asked. So that's why I make these kind of Q&A videos. So I'll start off with the first one. This is asked by Ben Victory. Why is it worth hunting with onyx and then with royal spears? Explain me, because when I hunt with onyx I always do waste. This is a comment that has been posted under a really old lizard video. I think it was episode 3 of my Tibia series. So I don't think you should hunt with royal spears. I don't think they're really viable. Maybe I hunted with them back then. That's because I just started out with Tibia after a lot of updates, so I didn't really knew what to do. But I think you should hunt with arrows or bolts, depending on the weapon that you have. It can be useful to hunt with enchanted spears perhaps, but not royal spears. You, especially at lower level, you take a lot of damage from the legionnaires, the lizard legionnaires, because they throw spears at you. So yeah, I can see why you should or would hunt with a shield, but you need a lot of damage to take down one lizard. So it takes quite a long time to do that with spears. So that's why I would recommend hunting with arrows or bolts, depending on whether you got a crossbow or a bow. So for a more recent approach, or like a more reliable approach, you should check out one of my later videos, which is called I don't even know what it's called. I'll link it in the description down below. It's a video that I made with a couple of different hunting spots in one video. So I guess that's more of an useful explanation how to hunt lizards than the really old one. So okay, I hope that answers your question. Next question comes from Krobelux. Glad to see you're back. What are your thoughts on the increase of the What are your thoughts on the increase in the monthly subscription fee? I've actually covered or actually answered this question at the comments itself, but I will explain to you anyway. I don't think the increase of subscription fee is justified. I think Tibia is in a really poor state at the moment. A lot of the real community is gone. The people that are left are like 75% botters, and then there's a couple of assholes, and then there's a couple of nice people left. People that actually play the game for the game and not just, I don't know, dick around. I don't know what these people are doing with their lives that they want to reach level 300 on a non-PvP server so bad. I'm talking about botters right now, not just the people that legitimately got level 300 over a course of 3 years or something. So what are my thoughts on the increase of the monthly subscription fee? I don't think... Maybe they have more... they need more money to spend on things like countering DDoS attacks, or I don't know really, but I don't think Tibia is going in the right direction right now. I think it's slowly killing itself, or Cipsoft in this case is killing the game itself. It's losing its soul, I guess. Maybe it's a bit spiritual, maybe too much, a bit too spiritual for a fucking game, but I've been playing this game for almost 10 years, so not straight or back to back, but I've started like 10 years ago, or 9 years I think. So I think it's a waste to see it going this direction, especially now that they want to add what's it called? They want to add extra features for real money, like mounts and I think I even saw like you can buy potions for real money. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure on mounts though. I don't think we need any of this crap. The fact that you pay like what is it, €7 a month if you calculate it back. Yeah, I think it's €7 or €8 a month. Actually should allow us to not have to deal with this crap of paying for extra stuff. It's the same with well, not exactly the same. I'm not a big fan of the premium scrolls either. You can sell your premium scrolls for like on the Tibia market, which means effectively you can transfer real money into Tibia money. I'm not a big fan of it either. I see why they did it, because, well, if they don't do it, then some botters or money sellers, like gold sellers, will do it for them, so they might as well. But I'm not a big fan of it, so I'm rambling too much. The increase of the monthly subscription fee, I would happily pay €9 a month. I don't mind those €2 or €1 that they do extra per month. What I would like to have in return is a decent game, a game that they still care for, a game that they actually approach like they take it fucking seriously, and not just remove game masters from the game world. I think you all know what I mean. Tibia is not doing too well at the moment. So I hope that answers your question. Next question. Rodrigo de la Garza. Nice fit, man. Just a question. How much experience per hour would I get here? This is a question posted on the Liberty Bay Worms. Depending on what class you have and what level you are, what skills you have, equipment you have, it's not as intense as the spawn in Drussia. So I just hunted there today at Drussia, and I got with my paladin around 350k experience per hour with the stamina buff. So I would guess 200k experience per hour at a level 120-ish paladin. Apart from that, I wouldn't really know. I guess I could figure it out. If you were to specify which class you're playing and which level, I can maybe make a guess for you. But until that, I can just speak from my own experience. So I would guess 200k experience per hour. I hope that answers your question. On to the next. Thales Jos. He commented in Dutch, but usually when people comment in Dutch, I reply to them in English, so people that are not Dutch can actually kind of understand what's going on. Lol, fantastisch, or fantastic. Je uitleg klonk zo droog. Muhaha. Zeg eens, speel je nog lol? He basically says, well, fantastic. Your explanation was like, Jesus. How to translate that? I guess dry. I don't know how to translate that. He just likes the way I explain something. I'm not really sure. He asked if I still play League of Legends. I kind of do. I sometimes do. Really rarely though. I played a couple of matches like last week. I'm not at a really high level, so I have to deal with a lot of bullshit at low level. I played, I think, 3 games like last week. One game was alright. One game was totally shit. It was like people had no idea. I'm not even good. I'm not experienced at all, but I have common sense. So I know you should not push a lane with 2 people that are both support. So at some point people just gave up, or I don't know, maybe they didn't even play to begin with, so they just went AFK on the summoners, I don't know, the starting zone. So we got beaten the shit out of us. So yeah, that really sucked. And then I finally, after 3 games, I finally had a good game with people that actually understood what they were doing. So yeah, that was nice. That was nice. So I like playing League of Legends. It encourages my PvP spirit, so to say. I don't get a lot of PvP on a non-PvP server in Tibia, obviously. So yeah, I like it, and I like the fact that I don't lose anything if I die with it. Yeah, I like playing it. but I don't like to deal with the bullshit that comes with it, with a lot of retards playing the game. So yeah, there's that. So long story short, do I still play League of Legends? Yes, sometimes. I guess I can link my account name thing in the description down below. I'll have to see if I can do that. If I can do that, I will. And you can add me in there, and whenever I come online, you can well, send me a message and we could play together. So maybe I can actually play with people that have an idea what they're doing. That would be great. Next one, Croblux again. Would you ever consider streaming some gameplay to Twitch, or perhaps you do already? I do not stream to Twitch. I could consider it. That it will have to be really light games, because I only have a laptop at this moment, which is fine for recording Tibia or light games like Chivalry or Insurgency. Some games that are not too heavy on your system. To stream, I think you even need more muscle in your PC to actually live render it or live transfer it to some kind of video format that Twitch agrees on. I'm not really sure how that would work. I would have to dig into that. I have to get to know how to stream in the first place. I certainly would consider it. I guess I would like to do that, but it would have to be light games like Tibia. I could consider it. I've never really thought about it really. The thing is, I don't regularly make videos because, well, sometimes I don't feel like it. Sometimes I'm really busy. Sometimes I don't have good footage for a couple of days, even if I play Tibia. So I don't have a regular upload schedule, so it would even be worse if I start streaming, because, well, then I would not have a regular streaming schedule. So I don't know if it makes sense for me to stream. So there's that. But other than that, I would certainly consider streaming some gameplay to Twitch. I think it would be great to lively interact with people. Like, they could give me tips on how to hunt better, or I could, I don't know, show people on demand, like a certain way I hunt some certain monster. You know what I mean? So yeah, I would certainly consider it. I'm rambling way too much. I'm not great at this. I'm talking too much. I'm at almost 13 minutes already. By the way, the gameplay on the background is, well, obviously me hunting Dragon Lords in the Russia. And if you're wondering why the fuck I get so much experience, it's in double experience week. I'm not really sure why we got a double experience week anymore, but, well, we did. So I got like 500-600k experience per hour. It was, or 700k experience per hour. This was really nice. So on to the next question. Scotty Lamotte, what world do you play on? I'm a veteran. I'm a refugian. That means I play on Refugia. Some guy sometime explained it to me a couple of months ago that I pronounced Refugia wrong. Refugia, I guess, because it comes from refugian or refugee. I hope that answers your question. It's a non-PvP server. I've been playing there for, well, since I created Moranah, which is like 9 years ago. Am I right? No, I'm not sure. No, that my account was created 9 years ago, so Moranah was like 8 years ago, I guess. I started playing on Samira, then Titania, then Refugia, I guess. Anyway, so I play on Refugia. I hope that answers your question. Next one, Olaf Barkas. Woohoo! Can you show me Elder Worms? No, sorry. I've hunted Dravia worms a couple of times, and sometimes I went downstairs and 1 or 2 elder worms were there, and they dropped me to almost dark death and stuff like that. So I think unless there's like a place where I can hunt them one by one to slowly get into them, like get to know how much damage they can do and how careful I have to be. I don't think I can show you elder worms yet. I'm sorry. Next one. This is the last question. It was actually a request by Crazy Video Studios. What? Crazy Video Studios. Hello. While watching your Tibia videos, I realized you are a pretty good player, and I wanted to ask you for advice. Well, thank you. First of all, I don't think I'm a great player. I've played this game for a long time, but I would not say I'm a great player. But thank you anyway. Where to hunt as a knight? What means free account? Alright. Level 62, skills 80, 75, good equipment, Zao helmet, legs, MPA or magic plate armor, mastermind shield, boots of haste, and crystalline sword. I want a good experience, not anything extra big, just normal, let's say, and not waste if possible. Greetings, CVS, which probably stands for Crazy Video Studios. Well, your options as a free account are rather limited. You do have pretty nice skills for a free account because, well, you can't offline train. Maybe you were a premium account in like a couple of months ago, but well, you have really decent skills, great equipment as well. But your options are limited. I would say anything dragons with maybe a two-hander. I don't know by heart which two-hander is available for a level 62 when it comes to swords, but I guess you can find out for yourself. I would recommend hunting with a two-hander. Good experience, yes, you can get really alright experience when hunting dragons, but well, your options as a free account once again are limited. You could go to Vinor, which I think is the best free account dragon lair. Thijs has also its own dragon lair. I don't think I've been there. Oh yes, I did. I think there's a quest like Obsidian Lands or something. No, a Naginata? Could that be? Yeah, I think so. It's been way long ago. So I've not been hunting there ever. So oh wait, there's also a dragon lair in, what's it called? The little island Fibula? I think it's called Fibula, which is really nice as well, but takes quite a long time to access because you have to go through all kinds of tunnels, get a key there, go back, kill a couple of minotaurs, and before you start hunting you've probably already spent like 10 or 15 minutes before you actually can start to hunt, which is not the case in Vinor. In Vinor you just exit the gates of Vinor and you're there in like 5 minutes, even less. The problem with Vinor is that there's a lot of people hunting there, usually when I was free account anyway. So yeah, you have to watch out for that, or I guess look for a time where there's not a lot of people hunting there, because it makes no sense fighting over a dragon with 5 people. Other than dragons, I'd guess 62 Orc Fortress. Orc Fortress is rather nice. You can even go downstairs, I guess, with your skills. Just be careful. Always carry mana potions and health potions, obviously. But you can go at least -1. I guess you can take on an orc warlord or two without too much problem. The only problem, of course, you have is you don't have Dxtory, which makes it harder to kill tough monsters like warlords, like orc leaders. They have a lot of armor, a lot of defense. Dragons don't have not that much defense, especially when you are fighting with a two-hander. It should not be a big deal. So Orc Fortress, dragons. Yeah, you could try what is it called, Dark Cathedral -2, but it's not great. I've been there a couple of weeks ago with my knight because of the Thieves Guild quest, I think, or what it's called. And well, I don't think it makes for great experience, or loot for that matter. The loot is probably garbage, but the experience is not great either. So yeah, I think that's about it when it comes to free account stuff. Sadly, I think, well, then if you think about it, the way the direction Zipsoft has been going with their buying mounts, buying gold, increase of premium subscription fee, you would not expect extra content for free accounts. I think they should, but that would make it less appealing to buy premium account, which I don't think is that much of a problem. If you're going to buy a premium account now, you also probably will buy premium account if they add some extra content. But I think free account players need some love too on their continent. So it would be great if they would add some extra hunting spots just for free accounts. Like the Dark Cathedral patch. I think that's the last real extra content free account players had added to their continent. There have been a few caves here and there, but that's the last real big content update for free accounts. So I hope that answers your question as well. If anyone remembers a better or just an additional hunting spot for free account players, let this guy know in the comments down below. And well, this has also been the last question so far. So if you have any questions after this, well, also let me know in the comments down below, or maybe on my Facebook or my Twitter. Doesn't really matter. Let me know and I'll see if I can answer them, and if I cannot answer them, I will let you know, of course. So that will be it for this episode of Moranah's Mailbox. And well, if you like this episode, please leave a like. If you are not a subscriber yet, please consider to subscribe so you can keep up with future episodes of Moranah's Mailbox or my Tibia series, of course. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, that will be it for this episode. I thank you for watching. My name is Moranah and I hope to see you in the next episode.